Hey there, I'm making a video today about a symptom that's very often in my surroundings, that is low back pain. I'm gonna write it down here so whoever connects to this live transmission can quickly know what we are talking about. Low back pain. I received some questions about this, like why someone suffers low back pain. And the first thing I want to say is, I don't suffer low back pain as a physical symptom, but I carry the codes that explain low back pain. Behind every physical symptom, there's a code, a story, a life story. And that has to do with several emotions, and those emotions respond to life experiences, things that you had to go through. So, in the particular case of low back pain, we are talking about bones, and bones are related to devaluation, to feeling less than you are, or feeling less, not than you are, feeling less than what you perceive that the others are. And the devaluation can be something like within your thoughts, like I feel less than this other guy when I compare myself with him. Or it can be something provoked by the outside, like someone telling me you're useless, you're good for nothing, you're dumb, you're silly, you're not worth the effort. But that person that generates this feeling needs to be a collateral. And what's a collateral? Collateral is a word that is used in law, but it's also used in biodecoding. Collateral is someone who's not an ascendant or a descendant. That's a collateral. I mean, let's say your neighbor is a collateral. But the first collaterals you've got to check around, take a look at, are your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your sisters, your brothers, your cousins, your brother-in-law, your sister-in-law. Those are the first collaterals that you've got to take a look at. So here in the low back pain, we have devaluation in relation with a collateral, like provoked by a collateral, or that I feel when I see this collateral, like I think that she or he is better than I am in something or somehow. So that is devaluation with a collateral, or in regards to a collateral. That's the story that you must take a look at. So Napoleon used to say, an example clarifies everything. So let's say I'm giving us a couple of examples here, so I can clarify this, what this is, the collateral thing. Like, for instance, I feel very mistreated by my husband. That's a story that connects with low back pain. My husband is a collateral. Mistreated is similar to devaluation. Devalued, I feel devalued by my husband because he is, he tells me that I'm useless or whatever, or that I'm silly or whatever, good for nothing, whatever. Yeah, there you have a collateral that's having a behavior that affects me emotionally, right? Now, the story can be something different, like, for instance, I compare myself with a collateral and I conclude that my collateral is better than I am in something. For instance, I feel that my cousin is better looking than I am, or more handsome than I am. Okay, that's devaluation in relation to a collateral. A friend of mine is better at studies than I am. He's smarter than I am. I feel he's more intelligent than I am. A friend of yours is a collateral. He's not a descendant. He's not an ascendant. It's a collateral. Who are the ascendants? Well, the ascendants are your parents, your aunt, your uncle, your grandfather, your grand-grandfather, your grand-grandmother, your grandmother. Those are your ascendants. Those are not collaterals. Then you've got the symbolic ascendants, like your boss, the owner of the enterprise that you work for, the state, the justice, a judge, the police. Those are for you an authority. Thus, those are symbolic ascendants, not collaterals, symbolic ascendants. Who are your descendants? First of all, your kids, your children, your niece, your nephew. If you're a teacher, the how do you say the stupid word? The students are symbolic descendants for you, because you are for those the one an authority and the one that has to protect them. You're responsible for them when they are at school. Who else? Like an employee. If you have like an enterprise, little or big, never mind. Your employees are your symbolic descendants. Who else? Your pets, your cat, your dog, whatever you've got it, a turtle, it's a symbolic descendant. They depend on you, they rely on you, they need you, they can't survive without you. The same as a little child. We are mammals. We can't survive without our parents or somebody that takes care of us when we're little. Perhaps we're, I don't know, 15 or 16 or more, we can survive, but if we're abandoned at the age of 2 or 3 years old, we're dead. That is a synonym of death. It's probable death. Except someone else comes to take care of us. Perhaps my parents don't want me, but perhaps my grandmother does, so I can survive because my grandmother takes care of me. Biology works the same. I mean, if you take a baby elephant that is torn apart from the crowd, he's not going to survive. He's going to die because of thirst, because of hunger, or because of being a victim of predators. So, but if he is with his clan, his family, or with a crowd, with a collective, I don't know how to say that. With a herd, if he's with a herd, he's protected. He's protected. Like today, I was taking a look at National Geographic. There was a baby hippopotamus attacked by a crocodile, and he didn't have any chance to survive. But the herd perceives the situation and attacks massively the crocodile and kills it and tears it apart in several pieces. So if you are with a herd, you have chances to survive. But if you're not with a herd, you tend to die. It's probable that you won't survive. So, ascendants, descendants, collateral. In low back pain, always take a look at collaterals. Like the first thing I would take a look at is devaluation in regards to your husband, your wife, your brother-in-law, your sister-in-law, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins. It could be a neighbor. It could be a partner in your job. It could be a partner in your job. That's a collateral too. Not your boss. Your boss is an ascendant. Not your employee. That's a descendant. Your collateral is the one that's in the same workplace as you are and has the same degree, like the same rank as you have. That's a collateral. If he has a better rank, then he's not a collateral, he's an ascendant. And if he has a lower rank, he's a descendant, not a collateral. He obeys your orders. This one obeys your orders. And if he's here, you obey his orders, right? So think of it as a family, and you're going to understand. Because for the unconscious, that's the same as to say your soul. Real and symbolic is the same thing. So, low back pain, devaluation in relation to a collateral. That's all you've got to know. If you decode that story, the low back pain has nothing to do in your life anymore, and it's gonna leave your body, your organism, because he already provided the information you needed to transcend. And now that you have transcended that information and that distortion, you don't need that illness to be there anymore. So you're free. That's the way it works. That's the way the consciousness path works and biodecoding works. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.